Hey Leo, welcome to your story time reading. We're going to get into a romance and love reading here today. So let's tap in and see what's going on for our Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in matters of the heart. All right, so let's see. Character number one, most likely our Leo. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so there is some healing that is needing to take place. Some of you might be having some of those conversations with your parents about certain wounds and things that you're still carrying from your childhood. Some of you might be working through these things in therapy or some sort of counseling. Others of you, maybe you're reading up on self-help books, or you're on YouTube learning about I don't know, childhood trauma or something like that, or different attachment styles, you know, whatever. Okay, even though I think that has that might have been debunked, but I still think that you can learn or get some insight from the attachment styles. So but whatever it is, you are kind of trying to determine the root cause of maybe certain behaviors, patterns, relationships that you found yourself in. Okay, so our Leo, the other character here in this story, is coming through as wanting to have a reconciliation with the Leo. They want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. They want to get the feelings out there. So for some of you, I'm getting a story. This might be like, I don't like the word broken family really, but I can see this as, you know, being a couple that has separated, or maybe they do have children together, and the partner here of Leo might be thinking about coming back into union. Okay, so that could be something that the Leo is being presented with. You know, do I want to heal these issues? You know, is this something that we can come back from, whatever has been experienced? So let's see. Now this Leo may also, in this time of separation, be focusing on healing stuff from their childhood. And maybe this separation has, you know, finally given them the time to self-reflect, right? Our plot here is calling in your soulmate. Okay, so this, whenever this card comes up, to me it always indicates there's some sort of separation. There's, you know, people that are needing to come together, right? And, you know, we do have the reconciliation card on the table, so this can definitely be the plot here. What this story is all about is possibly mending like this family, bringing this family back together. Even if there aren't any children involved, like I said, these are more so inner child wounds that the Leo has been working through, so they can reconcile with their true soulmate. Yeah. Leo has some wounds to heal around not being good enough. Okay, something about not being good enough, not feeling adequate enough, smart enough, pretty enough, handsome enough, you know, maybe feeling like I don't have enough money. There's something here with the Five of Pentacles of not feeling enough, okay? And for many of the Leos, that comes from something within their childhood. Possibly a dynamic with a parent who made the Leo feel like they could never measure up. You know, maybe they had just some really like impossible expectations, and the Leo just kind of carried this deep feeling of like never being able to meet those expectations. All right, maybe never being able to make their parents proud or something like that. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Then on the other side, we have, as mentioned, somebody that is wanting to come into union with a Leo. They are wanting to have equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles. They want there to be balance restored to this connection. And also, this is someone that wants to actually like give to the Leo as well, where the Leo maybe doesn't feel like they're enough, this other person, you know. And it's not to say that the Leo needs to rely on this person for like confidence and self-esteem and to feel good about themselves. I mean, they definitely want to be mindful of that. But I will say this person's presence in the Leo's life, it does give them a boost of confidence, of self-esteem, because of this person's giving nature. And they're not giving, like, I'm not talking about someone that just be giving compliments and shit just to be giving them. Like, no, like, this person is genuine in like the compliments they give and in their what's the word I'm looking for, affirmation or whatever, like, is genuine. Yes, this is the prayer here, that, you know, the Leo really wants to come into union. They want to have this wish fulfillment. They want to connect with a soulmate here. What's the challenge though? I mean, we see they're kind of working through some personal stuff and maybe even some financial stuff too. Okay, for that Five of Pentacles, it can definitely be money losses or money just like really tight right now. What's the conflict for this Leo? Love yourself first. Yeah, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Hey, baby, you gotta love yourself. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm definitely getting like a parent made the Leo just feel unlovable or like impossible to love or difficult to love. I'm getting that kind of energy. So now the Leo is kind of rehashing this experience in their romantic relationships, and that's not fun, right? That's like a really terrible feeling when you think like maybe when you think of a child like feeling like, man, why am I so hard to love? Like, why can't I ever do enough for my mom or my dad to love me? Like, oh. All right, Leo. Yeah, love yourself here. Some of the Leos may have dealt with a very rigid mom, very cold. The Queen of Swords, she's not nurturing, not the soft nurturing. She can be protective, but she can also be equally as critical. She can also be a bit of a bully sometimes. I'm getting this is very odd. This might be a bit specific. I'm getting that this is a mom that she's going to protect her babies like from anyone else talking shit about them, but she is literally probably the person that like talks shit about her babies the most. Like, she's like, what, like, can't nobody talk about them, like, you know, that's my job, like, to be a bully essentially. It's kind of weird, but maybe that was something she experienced in her childhood too. Who knows? People usually have reasons why they are the way that they are. Okay, so that is the challenge, is the Leo healing from a mom that was just kind of cold, maybe a bit detached, not as warm, nurturing, caring, affirming as she could have been. Oh, damn it. This is too many cards. Yeah, that's too many. I can't do all those. Okay. So let's see what the action here is that our Leo or our characters should be taking. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so yeah, I definitely see this connection is going to be coming back together more than likely. You know, there's a spiritual connection that this Leo has with this individual. Someone who is very giving, generous, not even just with a Leo, but with everyone. This is someone who is generous, you know, at heart. That is just their nature, is to give. And Leo needs someone like that in their life. Okay. The action is to rebuild oneself, like to get to a space where, you know, they're feeling stronger in themselves, to get to a space of healthy self-esteem, okay, is what the Leo is needing to work to. Now, for some, this could be financial stuff. So this is about just taking the steps needed to, you know, regain your financial security. This could be a time where you're going through a transition. Maybe you lost a job, got laid off, in the process of, you know, starting your next job, you know, looking for something. But, you know, just kind of focusing on getting your finances and your security back in order here as well. Getting maybe some of you, if you've fallen on hard times, maybe you've had to like move in with family, and you know your interacting with them has actually been a bit of a trigger, but in a good way, for you to start addressing some of these things that, you know, need to be healed. Rejection wounds, abandonment wounds, you know, low self-esteem. What's the resolution here? You know, and this is also about taking steps towards this person. You know, it's been hard for the Leo to do so because they haven't felt good enough. Okay, let's see here. So the resolution here we have is let your friends help you and release your ex. Okay, so Leo, for some of you, you're maybe still kind of holding on to an ex, or, you know, they too could have, you know, triggered some of those same feelings that maybe you had during childhood of not feeling good, that good enough. That could have been the same kind of dynamic within a romantic relationship from the past, but it's really time to let that go. Maybe you need to open up to your friends a little more, kind of like vent and get some things off of your chest. There may be a lot that you're kind of keeping to yourself. For some of you, this is interesting. If this is someone you're reconciling with, you guys might have mutual friends. So the Leo could be enlisting some help from the mutuals. That is funny. But I would say if you can, to maybe take a more direct approach, because that can maybe be interpreted as a bit of a passive approach that might be associated with someone in a Five of Pentacles energy. Okay, there is a need to heal with the Star. Heal from past relationships, heal from family stuff. Wow, resolution outcome is a Four of Wands. So there is going to be a reconciliation. For those of you, you know, this doesn't necessarily have to be like a reconciliation with someone from your past. You know, usually it is. It can be read as reconciling with like a past life soulmate. You know, if this can be someone completely new, and the Leo is just kind of working through clearing out some baggage from the past. And in doing so, will be aligning with someone who is of more of a giving spirit, someone who is more warm, more loving, because there's lots of warmth here. You know, you go from being cold, Five of Pentacles, to being nice and warm and celebratory. So things are going to, you know, shift here in a positive direction, especially like towards the summertime. This actually seems like between these two individuals, they'll have a really fun summer. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this reading here. If this resonated, make sure to like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.